You are listening to the Emigsville Band playing the Stars and Stripes Forever March. This was during their 50th anniversary concert earlier this month. Now, if you missed this performance, you still have plenty of time to see them on stage this year. Here to tell us more about it is Assistant Director and PR Chair Michael Kirk. Michael, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you, Alex.
And of course, if someone does not know, watching, or has never heard of your organization, exactly, what do you do?
Sure. Well, the Emigsville Band, I like to say, is a York County-based community concert band. It's been active since 1872, so for over 150 years, which is pretty remarkable to think about. We perform all around York County at craft shows, vendor shows, parades, festivals, carnivals, you name it. Basically, any venue where there's a need or a want for musical entertainment, we're happy to be there.
All right, so you said 1872. We mentioned a 50th anniversary show. That number doesn't seem to kind of match up. So what was so special about this show?
Sure, I'm glad you asked. So it all comes back to a documentary that I started putting together last year in 2023 to capture the history of our band, because there is a lot of history. I mean, you think about 1872, that's a lot of history right there. And what we did was we interviewed a ton of people, former members of the band, and one person in particular, I'll name drop him, Michael Rupp. He was a member in the 1970s, and he gave me a cassette tape of a recording of this concert in 1974. Now, I said this was back in 2023, and I thought, my goodness, this is next year would be the 50th anniversary. I was like, we got to do this, we got to do this. So we got in touch with the State Museum of Pennsylvania, which is where this concert was held, and we booked the venue. It was a little different. Back then they booked us, but we had to take some of the work upon us to advertise this and promote this, and we were very fortunate to put on an amazing concert in this venue to the exact day, to the exact hour that the concert was in 1974. Wow. And we just put it on YouTube, and you showed that piece of Stars and Stripes there. We played with the Keystone Concert Band in Harrisburg, so that was part of our gimmick to get people from York and Harrisburg together for this wonderful community event.
You get to look back on it now, all that hard work. What was that experience like?
Well, I can't take too much credit, although, I think if you don't know what the Emigsville Band is, part of that's on us. The onus is on us to advertise. And that's why we established this PR chair. And so it was just wonderful to see community musicians from all around central Pennsylvania come together for this event. With the Keystone Band and the Emigsville Band coming together, there was 90 musicians on stage. We had hundreds of people in the audience. It was just a remarkable sight to see, and it's very, very humbling to see everyone come together for something and make it a reality.
Why are community bands so important?
Yeah, great question. I would say that for a few reasons. Number one, it provides an outlet for community musicians to have a place to call their home. We don't turn anyone away. Time and time again, we hear stories about people who have left their clarinet on a shelf for decades, and they're looking for an opportunity to play again. You could sit in with us and play one note, and we're happy to have you in. There's no audition. There's complete flexibility. You come whenever you want. That's convenient to your schedule. It's just a wonderful time to be spent with friends that you make in the band. But further, you're providing a service. Our director, Jim Rowlands, he loves to say that, you can pick up trash on the side of the road and you're helping the community, but you're probably not getting that much fun out of it. Here, we have fun doing it, but at the same time, we're also providing a community service. I think of the nursing home performances that we do each season. We have some of those coming up. Fitz Farm is coming up. But it's just a great way to get the community together through music. And if I could also say, everyone's talking about the election season. Let me spin it into a community band sense. I think there's a need to return the focus to community involvement. We talk about so much who's at the top of the ticket, and it's so divisive, but if you think back to we're in York County. Your neighbors are the ones that live beside you and all of that. I can think of no better way than to give back to the community and return the focus back to the people that are around us more locally than being a part of a community band like us. All
right, and you can find out more information about how to get involved in the band, as well as a very busy holiday schedule that is coming up for the band. Eight shows already?
That's right, yep.
All right, so they got a packed schedule ahead here, and you can find that all over at fox43.com. Michael, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it.